Hey guys, this is Paula with Coastal Conservatory, and today I wanted to talk to you about Facebook groups versus Facebook pages. A lot of questions I get from new consultants is if they should have a Facebook page or a Facebook group, because there's a lot of conflicting information about there and different advice about which is better. So I just wanted to come on and explain the differences between those two for you. Let's start with the Facebook page. I definitely recommend having a Facebook page for your business, and the reason for that is that that's the way you can reach out and get more followers and more fans and more people to hear about your business that may not have known about it before. Organically, you'll get new fans as Facebook might suggest your page to others or your post to others, or friends as they click on your post or like your post or comment. Their friends will see that and they'll be wondering what that product is that looks so cool, and they'll become new fans. So there's a lot of ways to grow your fan base when you have a page. Another way is that you can do giveaways on your Facebook page, but always be sure to check the Facebook rules first before you do that, because they are constantly changing. As far as I know, I haven't checked before doing this video, but last I heard, you could have people like your post or comment on your post, and that way their friends will see what they've liked or commented on, and that will get you more fans as well. You cannot ask people to share your giveaway on their page. That is currently against Facebook rules. But again, as they are constantly changing, always check. Just check in little help tab at the top of your page, and you can see what Facebook's current rules on that are. But that's a great way to get new fans and more people to see your product that may not have ever heard of it before. So I recommend that. And there's just different ways that, Facebook will try to help you out in helping you grow your fan base. So pages are great. It helps you establish an online presence that shows people that you're legit, that you are a real business and you have fans and you're active, and that's just a good way to show people that you're around and you're real. So Facebook groups. I love Facebook groups, and the reason for that is this is where you can develop relationships with your customers. This is where people will interact. This is where people will actually comment back on things you ask. Whereas on a page, it tends to be more one way. Sometimes you'll get interaction, but you'll get a lot more interaction in a group because people feel safer and they feel like they know you and they know it's a closed group, and they can ask what they want, or if they have an issue with your product, they feel free to bring it up and you can help them with that. So it's just a great way to connect with your customers. So when someone buys from you, send them a thank you and include a link to your VIP customer group, and they'll feel special, they'll feel valued, and it's in the group that people can learn more about you. And as you develop relationships with people, they'll become more loyal, and they won't even think about going and ordering from somebody else or finding the product someplace else, because they like you and they trust you and they'll want to stick with you. So, I recommend both. But again, things are always changing on Facebook. It's crazy. So for, a year or two, I had a Facebook page with almost 5,000 fans, and I had a group, VIP customer group, with just 100 versus 5,000. And I could post the exact, I lost my connection. I could post the exact same thing, the exact same post on both my page and my group, 5,000 versus 100, and get almost the exact same number of likes and interaction and comments in both, which is crazy. So that, in the past, having a huge following on Facebook would really benefit you. But now the new person in business, the little guy, has just an equal opportunity as the big guy in a group. They can get just as much interaction on their posts, which is really pretty awesome when you think about that. There's no excuses anymore to say, you know, well, I don't have 5,000 fans, and well, no, because you can just have a few, and if you develop a relationship with them, you'll get a nice loyal customer base, which, you know, then you'll get those repeat sales year after year, and that's awesome. That you want most of your customers and your orders to be repeat orders from your fans who love your product. So that was the past year or two where I'd say my page posts were getting maybe 2 to 3% views. Facebook was only showing them to like 2 or 3% of my fans, and it was very discouraging because it used to be they would show it to almost all of your fans, but now with the new algorithm they are only showing it 2 to 3%, and that, you know, that's really discouraging. And but you know what, for some odd reason, like the past month or two, Facebook is showing my posts to more people again. So now my reach is like 30%. Like a third of my fans might see my post, which is crazy, and it's awesome. And I'm glad I didn't abandon my page when it was seemed like it was useless and wasn't doing any good at all. It was tempting to say, let's check this, but you know, with how Facebook changes things so frequently, you just got to stick with stuff because they may change something and change it back. So you just never know. So don't ditch anything. Keep your page. Keep developing your relationships in your group. They both have great benefits, and you just don't know from one day to the next which will be better. So, you know, don't go listen to this expert that might have written something a year ago and say, well, so-and-so said this, because things are always changing. And it also changes between pages. For some reason, maybe her page might be getting a certain percentage of views for some odd reason, and yours might be getting it different. Like your group may be doing better than your page, whereas her page might be doing better than her group. So it's really just depends on your specific page and fans and different things, and really it all comes down to testing it yourself. Always be experimenting. Test yourself and see which does better. And when it comes down to it, you know, it is good to have both. Have the page to just be increasing your fan base organically or paid if you are able to do that, depending on your product or your company, if they allow that. If you have your own product, you can, or your own blog you're promoting, then you can do Facebook advertising on your page, which is awesome because you can like laser target the people, just the people you want to target who would be interested in your blog or your post or your product. But if you're a part of a direct sales or network marketing company, you'll want to make sure that you're within their rules of what they allow with that. But that's the other benefit of a page if you have your own product or blog. So again, Facebook page or group, my answer is both. Start off with the page if you're just beginning because you want to grow your fan base, and then as you accumulate customers, then start your VIP customer group and start developing relationships with them. Be sure you have an email list where you're developing a relationship with them through that as well. And finally, just always be testing. Always be testing and experimenting, because what you can count on is that nothing ever stays the same. All right, if you have any questions, just post them below. All right, bye guys.